shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Hey, we got one here.
The 0-1 on its way. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Ready once again, Brandon Perry. A hit in 2 tries so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Lays off 1-0.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Tapia has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Pete Alonso. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Hit the other way out toward right field. Perry is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the New York Mets and the San Diego. Now in the box, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Ahmed Rosario.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. Here comes the right fielder, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis. High in the air out towards shallow right. Perry in a few steps. At the plate, Brandon Perry. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Brandon Perry.
Hey, see it deep and drive. What do you say?
And now a pitch on the way.
Ball.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
2-0 pitch on the way.
Ball in.
Great take. Way to spit on it.
Francisco Mejia, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Perry aboard here at first with nobody out.
Get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore's the exact same way behind the dish.
Now a throw over to first. Runner back safely. The 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Josh James shows bunt on the first pitch, but he pulls it back 1-0, and he just manages to get his hand in. 3 runs already home here.
No better. Come on.
And they elect to have the pitcher bunt with 1 gone as he puts this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful. Into the box now, Tommy Pham, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And that misses for ball 1.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Good riding action to that thing, and it's ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Padres 3 and the Mets. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started. Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Road.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Perry. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1.
Hey, your pitch, drive it deep.
Looking to minimize the damage here.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. From the stretch. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. High in the air out to center field.
Come on, dig,
Waiting
dig, dig,
out
score.
it is Tapia. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Fryer. Now at the plate, Ahmed Rosario. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And the runner will score from second. And he's in safely to third as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Gone! It's a grand slam.
Man, that has to hurt.
Digging in to try it again, Raimel Tapia. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. The 1-2. Liner towards second. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And the throw in gets away from him. And that runner will go no further than second as there are. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Hal Shields. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Perry is there, 2 down. Now at the plate, Brandon Perry. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. All set for the start of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts. No hits to this point. Liner toward right center. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Heading out toward shallow right. Perry is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Perry. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And it's fouled away. Betances, a right-hander that stands 6'8". His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Count even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. 3-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see it. 10-4, the final in this game. The New York Mets used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back.
Tonight for the victorious New York Mets, 10 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the New York Mets and the San Diego Padres. It's Padres baseball next on the show. Mackenzie Gore will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
That's a ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Here's Mookie Betts. These two have not faced each other at the major league level.
Hey, put him away. Yeah, put him away.
The 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Perry will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Settling in now, Brandon Perry. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down.
Shoot up and drive.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Nimmo. Gone! And good for him. Brandon Perry has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
So digging in now, David Peterson, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
David Peterson.
Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Perry is there to put it away in the run. New inning set to get underway. At the plate, Mookie Betts. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lofted in the air out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Digging in now, Brandon Perry.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres.
Come on, big dog, get your pitch.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Nimmo, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Digging in, Brandon Perry. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Your pitch.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2.
Your pitch right here.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Hit hard to the right side.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
The 2-2 one more time. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning.
Hey, let it rip. Let it rip. Let it go.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry, and he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it. J.D. Davis, the next to bat.
The batter, the third baseman, J.D.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. So coming to the plate, Brandon Nimmo, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Nimmo.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Perry is going to have room out there as he puts this away. 10-3 at the end of this contest. New York put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Stepping up now, Brandon Perry. He's 2 for 10 in the series coming into today. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Hey, Matty, yeah, this is time right here, D-Road. You'd love to win this 4th game of the series. They drop game 1. They come back and win games 2 and 3 of this set. Nothing they'd like to do more than win this series 3 out of 4 and win this one here on the finale.
Yeah, Dan, they gave away the first game, but they were able to win Friday night and Saturday night. A chance to take 3 of 4 and finish the weekend off strong.
Oh, and I'm not sure I've seen a swing that bad even in a video game. It's 2-2 now.
Your pitch only, huh?
A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
The catcher, number 40. Wilson
Hit in the air out to right.
Ramos.
Perry is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. Stepping in, Steven Matz.
Batting 9. The pitcher, Steven Matz.
Heading out towards shallow right. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So striding in, Brandon Perry. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is
ready for another shot now. Raimel Tapia. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. This one's flared off to the right side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now.
Stepping in, Hal Shields. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Here comes the right fielder. And, oh no, it's off his glove. The throw into second. And he's safe.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful, giving them that.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Right fielder looking up, and this one is gone. A home run. Digging in and looking for more, Hal Shields. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. On a line, that's a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Hit the other way out toward right field. Perry is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleed. Into the box now, Brandon Perry. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
0-1 the count. On the ground to short. This could be 2. McNeil's got it for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you could definitely...
Ready to take his hacks again, Jeff McNeil, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at ball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is the right fielder, still going back. Onto the party porch and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, his 2nd of the game. Digging in now for San Diego, Brandon Perry.
Brandon Perry.
Hey, no one better.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Hey, your turn now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 7-4 the final finish today. The New York Mets.
A newcomer to the big leagues is interviewed about a milestone moment in his young career.
That's ball 4.
Digging in once again, Corey Seager. His prior history in this matchup, he's a perfect 2 for 2. High in the air out to center field.
You go.
Perry is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3-2, the finish in tonight's game. The Los Angeles Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
First for the victorious Dodgers. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to. So here's Cody Bellinger.
Batting 4.
Bryant, base runner at first with 1 out.
Bellinger.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Perry is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Brandon Perry, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Into right field, that's a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. It's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
2-2 the count. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the. At the plate, Chris Taylor.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the third. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's how quickly things can change.
Next up for Los Angeles, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Bellinger.
The 0-1 delivery. Skied into very shallow right. Perry will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brandon Perry. He reached on a single in his first try. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, get your pitch, drive it.
And he misses there, 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Get your pitch and drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Still even at 2-2. 2 out with the man at first. Runners off for second. Pitch inside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Danny Duffy.
Number 41, Danny Duffy.
Now a flare out toward right center. Burke ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Ready now, Drew Avens.
Up next for the Dodgers.
The 2-1 on its way.
Drew Avens.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Eat it. Cut it right there.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Brandon Perry. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The 1-0 pitch.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Hey, let it fly, let it fly.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
The 1-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Racing back the left fielder, and it's gone onto the lower basket of the Western Metal Building. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
With one swing of the bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk.
Next up is Max Muncy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it.
Ready to take his hacks again, Brandon Perry, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there, 1-0.
Hit out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the LA Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. It's Padres baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Josh James gets the start for San Diego in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Hey, let's go right here.
2 out, nobody on. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's through for a hit.
Here we go,
The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game.
Digging in, Drew Avens, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 2-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, there's a good job of battling.
Now at the plate, Brandon Perry. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here we go.
Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside.
Striding in once again, Brandon Perry. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready or he's going to throw it right by you.
Slow roller out to short. Knee high, he barehands it in time. So stepping in, Brandon Perry. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
1-0 count. Here it is. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
Right guy, right spot. Come on now, kid.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. 3 runs already home here.
All right, come on now. One time. Let her fly.
2-2.
Outside.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the. Next for the Dodgers, Will Smith.
Now batting, catcher, Will Smith.
In the air to straightaway right. Perry will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Digging in, Brandon Perry. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Hey, let's go, big
First
fella.
pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Counts 1-0.
Let's go.
6 on the mound. You got to at least throw strikes here.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
Here it comes, 2-0. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it.
Come on, get there, get there.
And there's out number 2. Now back to the top of the Dodgers. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Yeah, we got one here.
The 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Perry is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with a victory and look on to the next one.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Diego Padres and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Brandon Perry. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Polanco. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third.
Right there.
And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at... Standing in, Brandon Perry. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, man. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his body, but that's the way the game's played.
And they're runners at the corners now. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
Get on for us here.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this. but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Into right field, that's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Standing in now, Mackenzie Gore.
Hold up.
There's one.
Got him.
But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Tommy Pham. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2-1 the count.
All right, 1 time right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. Relay to Bell, the double play, and that's how the inning ends. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Chris Sharp, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive.
Stepping into the box, Brandon Perry. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ball 1.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
Up top, it's 2-0.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
Fastball swung on and missed.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Here's the 2-1. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
Another full count offering on its way. And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The next 3-2. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Rolled slowly to first. To second for 1. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. Errors, 1 man left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Padres on top, 2-0. Into the box, Brandon Perry.
Brandon Perry.
Hey, get your pitch, see through, huh? Let's go.
All right, 1 time.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hey, let's go, big fella. Let it rip right here.
2-0 now. Riggs, a native Texan. He was a first-round pick back in the 2021 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Oh, now what you want to be doing on 2-0. Back to 2-1 now. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Popped him up. Tucker moving to his left. And he makes the catch for the second out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Up next for the Buccos, Chris Sharp. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. Perry is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9. 11th inning set to get underway. Ready for another chance. Brandon Perry.
Brandon Perry.
Hey, need you right here. Need you.
Here comes the first pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Martin is there, and he has it for the first out.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
4 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They let...
MLB The Show's coverage. Brandon Waddell will be on the mound for the Buccos. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Roll, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Roll, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
As a pitcher, you never want to see the pitching coach make that walk, but you never, ever want to see him make that walk in the first inning. His message, get going. We need you to eat some innings.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Francisco Mejia comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the move is Polanco. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And he'll make it into third base as on the F7 he gets in there with 2 away.
Good one up there, huh?
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Dakota Hudson. And the Padres trying to make this first inning even better here. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish
Ball
tonight.
back, Dan.
I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And another foul ball. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Another one sent foul.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
Once again, a 3-2. Swinging a blooper to the right side. In comes Jankowski, but he won't get there. It falls in. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead. So a runner at first with one man gone. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. The 1-2 pitch. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Striding into the box, Brandon Perry. He singled his last time up.
Perry.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Now the 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. Jankowski will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Stephen Brault, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Bell. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Perry is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. Striding in, Kevin Kramer.
The batter, number 44.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Urshela ranging into the outfield, but it's the right fielder that gets there. Stepping into the box, Brandon Perry, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Perry.
He's set, and the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Let it fly right here.
Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. Friars forced to settle for just. Now batting, Cole Tucker.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Cole Tucker.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Perry is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Now to the plate, Josh Bell. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. One left for Pittsburgh. They're down 7-1.
Hey, come on, big dog.
Standing in,
Nobody
Brandon
got
Perry. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Ball one to start the at-bat.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
This is line to
You
left.
got it. Nice one.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Make the turn.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So now to the plate, Luke Voigt. And it's fouled away. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Polanco giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Padres leave a pair. They're on top 7-1. Here's Gregory Polanco. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Perry is there, 1 away.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Pirates. Number 32, Wendell Westbrook.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Next to the plate for the Padres, Brandon Perry. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Fouled off.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good rip on it, huh?
0-1 count and the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. In comes Jankowski. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Cole Tucker. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1-1. High and deep to right. Right fielder looking up at the track, the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep.
Pitch selection. A player who lacks plate discipline will likely get dismantled by top-notch major league pitching. A very speedy player is encouraged to refine his base running skills.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another. Danny Duffy, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1.
Get your pitch and drive it, kid. Here you go.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
This one's down to third.
Down.
Get it.
Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. Rays leave one. Now at the plate, Brandon Perry. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
From the stretch. He's set. The 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Third inning, no score to this point. Back. Here's a look over to first.
He stays.
The set and the 1-1. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
Come on, big guy. See it. Drive it. Right here.
Fouled away.
Hey, have a rip like you can.
Again, another foul ball.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Come on now, one time, let it fly. Hey, one pitch right here. Come on now.
Now a ground ball to Seager at short. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the end. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger.
The right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Ready with the 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. One there. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-. In now, Brandon Perry. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Perry.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant's got it. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Brandon Perry. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Oh, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. To the right side and through, a base hit. He'll come home with it. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, I tell you what, that's a big RBI late in the game here. They take a 2-0 lead, D-Row. The way the pitching's been for them tonight, they're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, Dan, they've gotten great pitching all game long, and all that extra run can do is give you a little bit more confidence. You don't have to pitch with such tension out there, fearful of making one mistake.
I expect this series to be a battle, so to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another solid performance.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Diego Padres and Walker Buehler will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Perry, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
All right, one time, man.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball swung on and missed. Dan D-Row, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Brandon Perry, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Brandon Perry.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Got him reaching there. Strike 2. Lays off 2-2 now.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, get your pitch. Make it happen right now, hunk kid.
Another full count pitch home.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
And he'll finally